Hello, race fans. The NASCAR SEGA Cup Series is live once again here for the final time here this season at Texas Motor Speedway as we're about to get ready for the Autotrader EchoPark 500. Last week we had 12, and for the next 3 races we will have 8 playoff drivers to try to determine our final 4 for Zen Joltis. And this is the first race in the round of 8 here live at Texas under the lights. James McLeod used pit strategy and he came out on top as the winner at Talladega. And he is the current points leader right now with the remaining 7 drivers all tied for second place. But all that is going to change here tonight. Our front row consists of Cody Lamas on the pole, still looking to try to get his second win of the season. Joshua Mudd, he's still trying to get his first win of the season. Steven Gonzalez trying to get his second win, as well as William Brock starting in 4th place. There's a lot of drivers looking to try to capitalize on this, but the season is almost nearing at its end. So these 42 drivers are going to be racing here hard for 51 laps of action. And I hope all of you guys are ready to get this race underway, as we are just mere seconds away from those famous words in motorsports.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Alright guys, let's go out there and have a good day today. We all go out there and do our job. We're going to have a nice solid finish.
As the cars are rolling off pit road, here is your starting lineup for the Autotrader EchoPark 500. Cody Lamas, one of the 8 drivers, going to try to look to try to get himself into the final 4 at the Joltis, but he, along with Joshua Mudd, they're going to be leading a field of 40 other drivers who are looking to try to win here today, as the pace car makes that hard left onto pit road, and the green flag is now out here at Texas. Heading into turns 3 and 4 for the first time here tonight under the green flag. Cody Lamas with a decent start as he will lead the first lap here today. As we now head back and take a look at Dustin Stoller, who's running the special Dale Singer colors on his number 8 here tonight. He's going to have, right now he's trying to duke it out with second place between himself and Nathan Orman, and Nathan Orman will easily take it. One of the past playoff drivers who really didn't have that much luck in the playoffs, but he's looking to try to turn his luck around here tonight as he tries to do what he can to defend second place away from Dylan Young. Now, Dylan Young, he was the points leader at a time after McLeod won the race last week. Now he's in a multiple driver tie as Nathan Orman now takes the lead, but now we see that Dylan Young, he's running all over the back bumper of Cody Lamas, and here comes another Dylan trying to come up on the inside. That's Dylan Poteet. Dylan Pote in the number 31. He is looking to try to capture his second win of the season and get himself into the Final Four, as he's now in the 3-wide situation for third place here, as Dustin Stella now takes the lead, and Pote is going to push him there, but he's going to have a bumper full of Ryan Acosta as Stella moves up to the middle lane. And oh man, there was almost some contact between Wells and Lamas as Pote takes the lead. Now we have a couple of drivers going 3 wide, some rows back. And oh man, Nathan Orman thought about making it 4 wide. That would have been a bad idea. Now we see Ryan Acosta trying to get pushed by Seth Cole now to try to get that lead away, as we have the Dylan and Dylan show on the outside here. As oh man, they're going 3 wide for the lead. Pote's trying to get another run on the outside. Can't quite do it yet, as Seth Cole now takes the lead away. Seth Cole, who I thought raced his way into the final 8 last week, he ended up being one of the drivers to get eliminated. So tonight he's sporting some new colors on his number 24, as we now see that another driver who was eliminated, Zaki Fitzwater, he just took the lead away. But now he has Jonathan Zorlin under him, and he just took the lead. A lot of guys swapping positions back and forth here at Texas, as we now see our Las Vegas winner, Sky Commons. He's looking to try to get to the inside of Jonathan Zorlin for position now. And he has a bumper full of Dougie Shears right now. Zorlin right now has no help, but now we see that Zorlin, he just went to the extreme high side, and now we see that Dougie Shears is looking to try to take the lead away. Another playoff driver trying to get into the Final Four. But now here comes Alex Ferranti in the 9, also looking to get his second win of the season. Alex Ferranti, he hasn't been in victory lane since Bristol Dirt. Right now, one of the worst drivers in the standings. He currently sits 36 in standings. As, oh man, there was almost a contact between him and Cody Lamas, as Cody Lamas will retake the lead. And oh man, they're going 3 wide, incredibly close here. As we now see that Danny Wells, he's trying to bring Cole Daly along with him. And oh man, they nearly made it 4 wide. Oh man, that's not going to be good. But they sell it back down to 3 wide. And oh man, it looks like that Sky Commons and Dougie Shears are running pretty close here, as Wells continues to work under them. As we're about to have a battle for the lead. Ferranti, he just took it away from Lamas now. He forces Cody Lamas on the outside, but Sky Commons, he's going to try to have a strong run here on the inside. As you see a lot of drivers scraping the safer barrier, as we now see that Sky Commons, he's going for the lead now. Now going to the spectators camera to watch all these drivers just go through the travel and into the first turn. Sky Commons still trying to do what he can to hang on to that race lead. He's going to have a bumper full of Danny Wells. And oh man! And oh boy, we just got some contact! Wells' teammate in the 22 just got turned! And I believe that's going to cause a huge accident. And the caution is now out for the first time here tonight. Mitchell Collins in the 22 ended up getting turned by someone. And no, Michael Norman, he was one of the drivers involved. William Brock was involved. Charles Sanford also sits on pit road. There's Joshua Mudd with rear damage to his number 5. And I'm trying to see if there's anyone else with damage. Nathan Orman, he has a little bit of damage. There's a lot of rear damage to the back of Levi McIntyre. And I'm trying to see if there's anyone else who may have been damaged. There's some damage to the 38 of Brett Kennenberg. There's a little bit of damage to the front of Allison Rain. And there's who I saw get turned. That's Mitchell Collins in the 22 running his AAA colors here tonight. But oh man, we had a lot of drivers get involved in this, and as Poteet now leaves his pit lane, we're gonna have to take a look at the replays and see. And it looks like that Mitchell Collins, he'll still be able to continue. So maybe he got lucky, but the contact did start with him. So let's head to the replays and see what happened to the 22 car. Well, here's having brought out our first caution of the night. Like I was saying earlier, going 4 wide here is incredibly dangerous, and that's exactly what happened with Mitchell Collins as he gets hooked in his left rear quarter panel by the 94 of Jake Rogers. He goes right into the inside of the safer barrier, and he just comes up back right in front of the track, right in front of William Brock. Dylan Young, Charles Sanford had nowhere to go. Last week's winner, James McLeod, was also involved. William Brock actually ended up upside down. As we see that Joshua Mudd's involved, Brandon Crass is involved, Brett Kinnenberg, he runs into Joshua Mudd. Trying to see if there's a better camera angle for this. Nathan Orman gets into his own teammate. William Brock ends back up on his wheels. Further back, we see RCR teammates Dustin Stoller and Cole Deaver involved. Michael Norman's involved. Ryan Acosta's involved. Last week's winner, James McLeod, is in it. Charles Sanford is in it. And Jake Rogers, he ended up getting back in it. Let's bring it back just a little bit. See, we can look at it from this camera angle. There's the contact with William Brock, and the contact from Dylan Young actually sends the 42 up and over on his roof. Now, luckily, he ends up back on his wheels. Grayson Mitchell got lucky and ended up avoiding all of this. As we continue to see William Brock spin out in front of the field. Now when I take a look at Levi McIntyre, he ended up getting a lot of rear damage. I think someone may have clobbered him. It may have been Matt McIntyre. Trying to see. And no, it actually wasn't. It was actually Jessica Shelton. Okay, so Jessica Shelton ended up getting a little bit of front end damage after running into the back of the 60. So yeah, this is our first caution. A few drivers ended up getting involved, and a few drivers are gonna end up being a lap down, and some of them are already gonna be finished here tonight. And here we are back at Texas. We're gonna restart on lap number 16, and we have a few drivers who are now out of this race. They are Michael Norman, James McLeod, Dustin Stoller, Charles Sanford, William Brock, Brian Acosta, Jake Rogers, and Dylan Young. We have two drivers, one lap down, as we're about to get back underway here. Our top 10 goes as follows as they line up double file. Sky Commons is the race leader. Second is Cole Daly. Third, Danny Wells. Fourth, Cody Lamas. Fifth now is Alex Ferranti. Sixth is Aaron Macklin. Seventh is Zachary Fitzwater. Eighth, Jonathan Zorlin. Ninth, Seth Cole. And rounding out the top 10 is Dylan Poteet. As the pace car makes their hard left back on the pit road, we're about to get back here underway here at Texas as the green flag is now back out. Sky Commons driving deep on the inside with Danny Wells right on his bumper. Sky Commons running the new Smithfield colors on his number 10 here as he is looking to try to lead yet another lap. But here comes Danny Wells here. Talk about a driver who really needs a win here. He hasn't been in victory lane in so long. I believe the last time he was in victory lane was Darlington last season. He has yet to put that number 12 in victory lane, but he's about to lose the lead as they're about to go 3 wide for it. As Zachary Fitzwater now takes it, but oh man, they almost made it 4 wide for the lead. You don't want to do that. You already saw what happens when we go 4 wide here. As Fitzwater will lead that lap, but now here comes Seth Cole, and he's bringing playoff driver Tim Fiegel along with him. Tim Fiegel would love to try to get his second win of the season. He hasn't won since Phoenix earlier. And we actually do go back to Phoenix next week. So if anyone needs a good momentum here, it's Tim Fiegel, as he's looking to try to lead a lap here. But oh man, I think he just lost it out to he just got hooked by Seth Cole. Oh no! Fiegel gets hooked by Seth Cole, and they're still wrecking. Oh man, teammates get together. Oh man. They were still wrecking. Tim Fiegel gets hooked by Seth Cole, and that will, without a doubt, bring out another caution as Allison Rain just spun out in front of the field. I don't know if they're racing back to the line. I have no idea if they were racing back to the line, but our leader is Nathan Hudson in the 6 right now. And since he did take the since the ticker is updated now, we finally have a Sonic Lucky Chili Dog, and that is well, it was gonna be Cole Diva, but since he was involved in a wreck, it may actually go to Mitchell Collins. So yes, since Cole Diva is on pit road, Mitchell Collins, he's gonna be Sonic's Lucky Chili Dog, so he will get his lap back. He will get his lap back. But oh man, a lot happened there. A battle for the lead ensued, and Tim Fiegel ended up getting hooked by Seth Cole just before the entrance of turn 1. So yes, we're gonna have to go back to the replays to see what happened here as the 22 is running around the track to get his lap back. But yes, let's take a look and see what happened to bring out our second caution of the night. Well, here's how to bring out our second caution. I was literally watching this live. Nathan Hudson was duking it out with Tim Fiegel for the race lead, and unfortunately, Fiegel, he gets hooked by the 24 of Seth Cole, and it sends both drivers getting right into the safer barrier. Tim Fiegel comes in contact with Stephen Cole, and that makes him get turned in front of the field. As Seth Cole, he hits Fiegel's teammate Cole Daly. And oh man, it just causes a huge chain reaction behind the 19 car. Colin ends up getting into the wall, and just you can just see the smoke erupting from the 19. As I need to go back a little bit, we see Seth Cole. His teammate Alex Ferranti also got to collected. Brett Kennenberg also gets into the 18 of Cole Daly and makes him spin around again. But this is not all that happened. So much more happened in front of these guys. As I'm trying to take a look and see, I did see that let's see, there's Stephen Colin here who actually came in contact with the 19, and that's what made him spin out towards the wall. He hits it driver's side. Hopefully he's okay in that number 88. But it doesn't end there. I need to get on board with Alex Strayton, because that's where the next contact ensues here. Nathan Orman, he gets into the left rear quarter panel of Brayson Mitchell, and then he gets into Alex Strayton. That causes both of the Stewart-Haas Racing teammates to get together, and then they also get right into the safer barrier. Danny Wells had to hurry and slam on the brakes to avoid hitting them, but he gets hit in the driver's side by the 77 of Kyle Matthews, and then more cars get into it. That's Allison Rain in the 7. She ended up. There was some contact between Nathan Orman and Levi McIntyre. Those two get together, and then James Qualls also gets into it. As you can see that that they also lock up here. And up ahead, another group of drivers actually get together. Oh no! And one of them was the hometown the hometown boy Chris Darlington. It looks like Matt McIntyre, he got on the apron, then he ended up getting loose, and then he ends up getting into the 42, and then Cody Lamas, our pole sitter, he just goes right into the back of the 82, and then just more cars just gets involved. Aaron Macklin, Brandon Crasta, Jonathan Zola has a lot of front end damage. Christina Bell, the other hometown driver here, she ended up getting involved, running those Spider-Man Miles Morales colors on her number 40. Oh man, just a lot happened here in turns 1 and 2. There's Levi McIntyre and James Qualls. They get together. There's Joshua Osborne along with Brett Kennenberg on the inside. There's Kyle Matthews, who came in contact with Danny Wells earlier. Now, a second accident happened involving Allison Rains, so I need to have that play a little bit. And oh man, she actually got slammed by the 18. She actually got slammed by the 18 of Cole Daly, and she had no control. She just gets right into the safer barrier at the exit of turn 2, and then that makes her spin out again. Spins out right in front of Brandon Crasta. Brandon Crasta just hits her. Then Brayson Mitchell also gets collected once again. Chris Darlington gets into her. And James Qualls, he nearly got another piece of this, but I think he slammed on the brakes to avoid hitting the number 82. And I don't know if McIntyre hit her again. No, he didn't. Okay. But oh man, just a huge chain reaction there. And despite all of that, Mitchell Collins of the 22, he ended up getting lucky dog, since I'm pretty sure Cole Deaver was also involved in this. Where is the number 3? Okay, he's already sitting on pit road. I think he was already a part of that first accident. Oh no, he actually hits. Oh no, he actually hit the driver's side of Stephen Colin. Oh man, he actually just hits the back of the 88, and that's what made him teleport to pit road. So yes, I can see why he was sitting on pit road as the pace car goes through him. But yes, oh man, a lot of damage between the number 3 and the number 88 there, as Collins literally just passes him right there. Oh, holy cow. A lot happened there on that second caution. And here we are back at Texas. We're going to restart on lap number 24. And oh boy, do we have more drivers who are now out of this race. They are Cole Deaver, Brayson Mitchell, Alex Drayton, Cole Daly, Stephen Colin, Tim Beagle, Cody Lamas, Brandon Crasta, Allison Rain, and Chris Darlington. Our top 10, once we go back underway, goes as follows. First place is Sky Commons. Shockingly, second place is Dylan Pote, completely missing his front bumper and hood. Third place is Dougie Shears. Fourth place now is Simon Oscon. Fifth is Steven Gonzalez. Sixth place now is Nathan Hudson. Seventh is Jessica Shelton. Eighth is Jonathan Zorland. Ninth is Kyle Matthews. And running out the top 10 is Joshua Osborne, as the green flag is now back out. And let me tell you something, despite that damage, Dylan Pote's car is not slow. Wow, it's not that slow. Considering that he could somewhat keep up with the rest of this pack, unless he can somehow get lucky and get back on the inside, because he's starting to lose positions like crazy now. Sky Combs is going to run away with that lead, but now we see that Steven Gonzalez, he's going to try to do what he can to get up there. And look who he's bringing along with him. Our winner back at Bristol earlier in these playoffs, Jessica Shelton. Jessica Shelton would love to get her second playoff victory here and race herself into the Final Four. And look who's right behind her, Matt McIntyre. Matt McIntyre started this race in the 41st position, and here he is battling in the top 5. As you now see that Steven Gonzalez just took the lead away from Sky Commons. Steven Gonzalez, he's going to try to represent Yates Racing for his fallen teammate and capture his second victory of the season. Steven Gonzalez hasn't been to victory lane since Dover, so he would love to get back in the victory lane here. Heading further back now, Matt McIntyre sits in third place as David Huss is going to try to do what he can to chase him down. And we're having a heated battle between playoff drivers Jessica Shelton and Dougie Shears. And right now, they're stuck behind the 9 of Alex Ferranti right now. As Shears, he's trying to get behind Alex Ferranti for position now. And speaking of positions, look who's raced his way into the top 10. RJ Bishop. RJ Bishop running the support breast cancer colors on his Fastenal number 17 this week. He started this race right beside Matt McIntyre and dead last. And look at them now. But oh man, don't make it 4 wide, guys. Oh no, there's contact between the 77. Oh no. Oh no, they made it 4 wide, and oh man, RJ Bishop just got clobbered by Brett Kennenberg. Oh no, you don't want to make it 4 wide here, and that's exactly what would happen. As oh man, Kyle Matthews, he has a ton of damage, and that will bring out our third caution of the night, and it looks like we have another lucky chili dog winner, and that is James Qualls. So James Qualls, he will find himself back on the lead lap here once all of this is said and done. But oh man, I was literally saying how many positions that RJ Bishop managed to make up, even though he started this race dead last, but unfortunately he's not gonna be able to try to add some more onto that here tonight. Let's head back to the replays and take a look. Here's how I brought our third caution. I was literally saying don't make it 4 wide because you know exactly what happens. And that's exactly what happened again as RJ Bishop hooks the left rear quarter panel of Kyle Matthews, and it just sends both cars just going right into the inside of the safer barrier. Kyle Matthews spins out, and luckily he doesn't hit anyone, but Christina Bell wasn't so lucky as she just slams right into the front of RJ Bishop. Nathan Orman also gets collected by the number 40 as all 3 cars just go right into the turn 3 safer barrier. But it doesn't end there because as RJ Bishop was sliding back down to the track, Brett Kennenberg, he tries to do what he can to avoid the number 17, but unfortunately he could not get away as he just spins out right towards the turn 4 wall. He narrowly missed the 17, but unfortunately that little bit of contact is most likely going to end the race here tonight for the 38 car. And here we are back at Texas, getting ready to restart this race once again. And we have more drivers who are not out of the race. They are Brett Kennenberg, RJ Bishop, Christina Bell, and Kyle Matthews. Our top 10, once we get back underway, goes as follows. Steven Gonzalez is the race leader. Second now is Well, it was William Duncan. Oh wow, William Duncan. This is not season 2. Nathan Hudson. I apologize for that, but I don't know what's going on here. I have no idea what's going on. I guess the inside and the outside rows were screwing up right now, but right now, wow. I have no idea what happened there. I guess the inside row had to catch up, but that just greatly split the field in half. But anyway, I'm trying to recollect myself. Anyway, our leader right now is okay. Okay, well they're just coming down pit road now, so I don't understand what that was about. Maybe that was what they were doing. But anyway, our leader right now, if it'll stop messing up, is actually Dougie Shears right now. Second now is Alex Ferranti. Third place somehow with a wrecked race car is Levi McIntyre, and the same can be said for fourth place and Jonathan Zorlin. Fifth place now is, I believe it's Steven Gonzalez. Yes, it is. Sixth now is Samad Oskan. Seventh, Joshua Osborne. Eighth now is going to be Nathan Ormond, I believe. Ninth is going to be Joshua Mudd. And rounding out the top 10 is going to be Danny Wells. So now that the field is trying to get itself back to normal here. Next time by, we're going to have 15 laps to go as Shears. He's going to try to do what he can to run away with that lead despite all that calamity that just happened here in Texas. But he's going to have a bumper full of Alex Ferranti. Alex Ferranti running the Mountain Dew amp colors on his number 9. He has stated multiple times about how much he hates driving here. But right now he's running in second place. How would it be for him to win here tonight? Levi McIntyre is running by himself in third place. As oh man, it looks like Jonathan Zorlin, he just lost a lot of speed right there. He just lost third place. He just lost third, fourth, and fifth. He falls all the way back to sixth place, but with all the damage he suffered on his number 43, it's not really surprising. Danny Wells now finds himself trying to take away the sixth position away from the 43. Nathan Ormond, he's all the way back here trying to duke it out with Sky Commerce here. That's for the, I believe that's for the 8th position. Oh, it's for 9th. I'm sorry, it's for 9th. Nathan Ormond, well, now Jonathan Zorlin, he falls all the way back to the 10th spot. Headed back up to the front. It's still all about Dougie Shears. Alex Ferranti doesn't have anything yet for the number. Alex Ferranti doesn't have anything yet for the number 83 car, as they just caught up to James Qualls, and they're gonna put James Qualls a lap down after he just got the lucky chili dog on the last caution. So now he's back a lap down. I think they may be coming up on another lap car. That's Aaron Macklin in the 98, who just got passed by Nathan Hudson. Well, hopefully lap traffic doesn't play too much of a factor. And oh man, Dougie Shears just got stuck behind the slow number 48, and that's gonna allow Alex Ferranti to pass him on the outside. But man. But now here comes Steven Gonzalez on the charge, who got screwed on that last restart. Oh man, he's looking to try to get some redemption here, and he is all over the back bumper of that number 9. And Gonzalez, he's getting a charge. Just look at the run he got in turns 1 and 2. He's already looking to the inside to try to take the lead away from Alex Ferranti, which he does. Further back, we're having a battle for third place between Dougie Shears and Simon Oskan. But now the question is, do any of these guys have to pit because those other half of the cars had to come down pit road? But Steven Gonzalez, he's trying to do what he can to run away with that lead here as Dougie Shears drops back to 4th place. 5th now is Sky Commons. Danny Wells is up to 6th now. 7th is Joshua Osborne. McIntyre fell all the way back to 8th place. 9th now is Nathan Ormond. And I believe 10th place is all the way back here, Jonathan Zorlin. But he's about to lose it to Joshua Mudd here in the 5. Oh, well, he was. But now we see that Joshua Mudd, he's He got caught up behind the slow number 98. That's going to allow Dylan Pote to keep his position. And back up to the front. It's still all about Alex Ferrante. No. It's still all about Steven Gonzalez. Alex Ferrante. He actually dropped all the way back to the 4th position. Simon Oscon now finds himself in 2nd place. Let's ride on board with the number 91. Oh, it looks like Simon Oscon's trying to get a run on the inside of the 28 for position. He wants to put the number 91 back in victory lane. He can't quite do it yet. Gonzalez has a pretty strong car to be able to hang on to the lead from the outside, but they're coming up on some more lap traffic. Where are they going to go? And oh man, I don't know where they're going to go, but they're caught up right behind this lap traffic. As Gonzalez, he's all over the back bumper of Mitchell Collins in the 22. Steven Gonzalez, he's really doing some defensive driving here. As, oh man, they're catching up on another injured car. I believe that's Seth Cole. Yes, it is Seth Cole. And oh man, Simon Oscon, he just got passed by Dougie Shears and Sky Commons. He just lost 2 positions. Well, make that 3 positions. And oh man, the lead pack has caught up to these guys, but Steven Gonzalez, he's not going to let lap traffic stop him now, as we have less than 5 laps to go. And oh man, they're catching up on Nathan Hudson very shortly, as we're having a battle for 2nd place between Sky Commons and Dougie Shears. Dougie Shears right now is the only he is only one of 2 playoff drivers currently running in the top 10 right now. Dylan Pote with a wrecked race car, he's all the way back in 10th right now, while Shears is now running in 3rd. But the more that these guys battle for 2nd and 3rd, the more that's going to allow Steven Gonzalez to get away. But now the question is, are they going to catch any more lap traffic? And yes, they are. It's not going to take them long to catch that slow number 98. And lap traffic can either help you or screw you. Next time by, we're going to have 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go, and oh no, Gonzalez, he cannot make it. Gonzalez is coming down pit road. He could not make it the rest of the way. Both he and Alex Ferrante are coming down. That's going to give the lead over to Simon Oscon and the 91. Simon Oscon out of Everham Motorsports. Everham Motorsports has not been to victory lane this season. And he would love to try to get them there, but I don't think he's going to. Oh man, all the leaders are coming down. All the leaders are coming down. That's going to give the lead over to the 10 of Sky Commons. As we now have 2 laps to go. Oh man, but now we're going to have to keep an eye on Sky Commons and hope that he doesn't have to come back down pit road. He may be looking to try to stretch it as much as he can. A winner from Las Vegas, he's going to look to try to roll the dice. And oh no, he can't make it either. Oh man, all the leaders have to come down. He cannot make it. Oh man, the white flag is waving, but none of the leaders are on the track right now. Oh man. Steven Gonzalez and Alex Ferrante just got their laps back. Oh man, I need to see who's in 2nd place right now. The ticker says that Dougie Shears is still in 2nd, but the white flag is still waving. Oh man, this may be yet another fuel strategy race, as technically Sky Commons is still the race leader, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on him. But where is Dougie Shears? There's Steven Gonzalez, and he just passed the start-finish line, so technically he's in 2nd place. But where is Sky Commons? Oh, Sky Commons, he could not get up to speed in time. And Gonzalez just passed him at the exit of turn 2. Now heading through turns 3 and 4 for the final time here. And oh man, what a race this ended up to be. The checker flag is waving, and it will go to Steven Gonzalez. Steven Gonzalez captures his 2nd victory of the season, as he will take home the Autotrader EchoPark 500. Sonico Fueling Victories congratulates the number 28, Steven Gonzalez, for winning here at Texas Motor Speedway. Oh, man. S4, let's see. S4 Echo 500. Race number... I believe this is race number 33? Yes, 33. Yes. And this race is in the book. Steven Gonzalez wins the race due to pit strategy. And Sky Commons, you really got to give it up for him. He should have done gas and go, then maybe he would have had a better chance. But he'll have to settle for silver here tonight as he takes home second place. Alex Ferranti brings it home third. Not bad for racing on a track he absolutely hates. Simon Oscon ends up fourth, and Dougie Shears is our highest finishing playoff driver. So Dougie Shears will most likely be our points leader after heading into Phoenix. Joshua Osborne ends up 6th, Danny Wells 7th, Levi McIntyre 8th, Matt McIntyre, no relation, ends up 9th, and rounding out the top 10 is Nathan Ormond. Then we have Hudson, Shelton, Zorlin, Mudd, and Poti round out the top 15. Then we have Zachary Fitzwater ended up being the last driver, finishing on the lead lap. Mitchell Collins finishes 17th, a lap down. James Qualls ends up 18th, 2 laps down. Seth Cole 19th, 2 laps down. And Aaron Macklin ends up 20th, 3 laps down. And that was pretty much our field right there. 21st on down to 42nd. We literally lost half the field in this. Kyle Matthews, Christina Bell, RJ Bishop, Brett Kennenberg, Chris Dollarton, Allison Rain, Brandon Craster, Cody Lamas, Tim Fiegel, Stephen Colin, Cole Daly, Alex Drayton, Bryson Mitchell, Cole Deaver, Dylan Young, Jake Rogers, Ron Acosta, William Brock, Charles Sanford, Dustin Stuller, James McLeod, and Michael Norman. Well, race fans, that does it here for Texas. We had a lot of thrills and spills here at Texas, but hopefully where we go next week, hopefully it'll be a lot more calm as we're gonna head into the harsh deserts of Phoenix. At Phoenix Raceway, hopefully we'll have a much more calmer race there. Congratulations one last time to Steven Gonzalez for winning the Autotrader EchoPark 500, and we'll see you at Phoenix. Like a phoenix.
This copyrighted upload may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized consent of TrentTheHedgie. The NASCAR SEGA Cup Series would like to thank all of the fans for their support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.